for joining me. Happy Monday for those of you that maybe forget the days since we're all home and they mush together. But we are going to get ourselves started for this Vinyasa flow class. So let's go ahead and come down onto our mats and start in Sukhasana, easy seated pose. So what I want you to do is feel free to grab blocks. For those of us that are tight in the hips when we come to sit and our knees are up really high, one option is to take the blocks under the knees and give ourselves some ease. Another option is to take one of the blocks, and I'll turn sideways as a demonstration. You're going to take that block and you're going to sit on the front half of the block, which then allows your pelvic to tip forward and maybe giving some ease into your knees. So when we do this, our heels need to be staggered, like so. So we're keeping our hips and our knees more in a relaxed state. When we cross our ankles, we start activating those hips, and that's where some of you may come here and your knees are up super high. So go ahead and find that easy seated pose. And if you need any more assistance, you can go higher on another block. It's up to you. Go ahead and place your hands on your thighs, in your lap, whatever feels best for you. But then pull your heart up to the sky. And as you do this, I want you to feel your spine elongate, like this long spine. Think of a slinky when you hold it at one end and it just lengthens out. So I want you to feel this lengthening of the body. And then just relax your shoulders down into your back pockets. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. And then just take this time to close off all that external stimuli and draw the awareness in. Be aware of your sit bones pressing into the mat or the block, feeling yourself truly anchored to the earth. Feel the crown of your head extending up to the sky. Notice how your hips feel, the knees, the shoulders. Is there any part on your body right now already telling you you need to be a little kinder to it today? And then just observe the breath moving through the nose. And then I want you to take the breath deeper. Feel the chest expand. Feel the belly pulling tight when you're pushing all the air out of the body. But it's not just the front body. When you inhale, I want yourself to expand like a balloon in all directions. And when you exhale, you're deflating that balloon, pressing the stale air out of the bottom of those lungs. Be careful of clenching your teeth. Be careful of your shoulders moving with your breath. It is just the breath moving through the body, not the shoulders shrugging while you're breathing. Let's take 2 more deep flowing breaths like this. On your next exhale, tip the right ear towards the shoulder. Take a nice long stretch through the side of the neck. Head is heavy, shoulders are soft. Now take this left hand. If you need to open your eyes to see what I'm doing, take your left hand behind your back over towards the right hip. And some of you may be able to touch that hip. Maybe your hand stops at the middle of your back. Then take your right hand and interlace the fingers with the left and draw your right elbow behind you. Some of us may feel a deepening in the stretch for the left side of the neck. Still lift your heart to the sky. We don't want to become professional slouchers. And I'll bring the head up. release the arms. Exhale, tip the ear to the other side. You notice sometimes I'll be able to say things and sometimes I won't. So enjoy. So while you're here relaxing your shoulders, the option now to bring your right hand behind your back, maybe to the left hip, and then interlace your left fingers with your right and draw that left elbow back. So allow yourself to let go. Feel any tension you've been carrying in your neck start to release and drain off the body. As we bring the head back up, release the arms, and then let's draw our chin to our chest. From here, I want you to take an interlace of your fingers behind your back, but rest your thumbs on your tailbone. And I'm actually going to turn around while I do this. When you do that, I want you to pull your elbows back. So I'm going to turn around, thumbs on the tailbone, elbows pulled back while your chin is dropping to your chest. So we're not trying to straighten our arms. We're trying to just keep our thumbs resting on our tailbone, and feel free to press your thumbs into your tailbone in order to open your chest and shoulders a little bit more. Then lift your chin and release the arms. If the eyes are still closed, you can keep them there, but let's go ahead and change that lead leg. And as you readjust into your other side for easy seated pose, let your fingers drape over your knees. Again, reestablish this tall spine. You can close your eyes if you open them, or you can keep them open or softly gaze down the tip of your nose. From here, start to move the rib cage side to side. And that pace you're going to move the rib cage at is up to you. Listen to your back. How's it feeling this morning? And then let's start to move our rib cage around in a circle. So think of your belly button drawing a circle. What color does that circle look like? Is it a spiral? So you start out big, and then you start moving it smaller and smaller. It's your class. Do what feels right, but come back to center and pause. Now take it in the other direction. So maybe you start really big and you stay big, or you start really big and you start to move the circle in, and you can imagine yourself making one of those little spirals with your belly button.